I lead an AI adoption program. The strategy's approved, the budget's real. And I don't want to be the person who reorganized everything and made it slower. Most transformations move the boxes and hope the wiring follows. Let me show you how CAO Studio runs it in the open instead. One screen, one click at a time. I start where every redesign should start, the strategy. I'm opening our CAO strategy map. Here it is. One page that ties the money we want to make to the capabilities that make it possible. At the top, the benefit we actually want from AI, in plain terms, ship differentiated features faster and cut feature-led time with AI-assisted delivery. Underneath, the dominant value proposition, product leadership, faster, better software through AI-supported development. And this is the one that matters for us. The capability the strategy demands. AI-assisted development in every team's daily work. Everything downstream hangs off this map. A capability on a slide is a wish, so I open capability gap measurements, where we make it a number. For each capability the strategy needs, we set a scale, a baseline, where we are today, and the target. Look at AI-assisted development. Baseline 15% of teams, 45 today, target 80, 46% of the way there. And it's tracked over time, with the evidence behind each step. Now, the gap isn't a feeling. It's a distance I can manage. Before I move a single box, I want to see how the organization is actually wired. I open functional coupling. This is the whole organization as a grid, every unit against every other, scored for how tightly their goals and work depend on each other. The red cells are the ones to watch. Reciprocal coupling, two units that can't move without each other. See how they cluster on the shared platform and the quality gate. Every product team runs through them. That's the real constraint on an AI rollout. Tightly coupled units can't adopt on their own, so the coupling sets the sequence. With the wiring visible, I design the target shape of the company. I open corporate design, front, middle, back. The first question it settles is the portfolio one. Do we run as one integrated business, a tightly coupled portfolio, or a loosely coupled one? That choice decides everything else. Here's where we are today versus where the strategy points. And CAO Studio names the move toward more autonomy for the customer-facing teams. From that, it lays out the structure, what belongs together in a product group at the front, and what should become a shared unit behind them, a consolidated platform, a shared service. So, AI lands on a structure built to absorb it, not fight it. Structure is only half of it. Capabilities live in people. I open the STAR model to read how we're set up today. It scores 5 design components against each other: strategy, structure, processes, rewards, and people. And you can see the problem at a glance. The points don't line up. Today, we're built for one strategic focus, but the components pull in different directions. The classic trap is right here. If the reward system still pays for the old behavior, no reorg survives contact with Monday morning. CAO Studio counts it. 4 components misaligned, 2 aligned. So what should it look like? I open the target STAR model, the design the strategy actually requires. It takes the target focus straight from the strategy and measures the gap dimension by dimension. Now, aligning the people stops being a slogan. It's a named list. Exactly what to change in structure, processes, people, and rewards to match the strategy. Before we spend €1, we pressure test the bets. I open evidence before investment, the truth curve. Every significant AI decision is laid out with the assumption behind it made explicit. And the verdict is uncomfortable, which is the point. 4 of our 6 decisions rest on weak evidence, including the most expensive one. So instead of arguing at the investment board, we run a cheap experiment for each weak bet first. Evidence before investment. Now, the AI workshop itself. I open the map of how software is actually built here, end to end. This is the real delivery flow. Every stage and activity from intake to operations with the pain points and the waiting time marked. And the CAO brain reads it against organization design theory. It's finding most of the elapsed time is waiting, not working. So it points AI at the review and test cues, not just faster typing, grounded analysis, not generic AI hype. Finally, how I actually run this. I open the executive dashboard. One screen, built from every workshop my teams ran. And the top line verdict. Can the current operating model actually execute the strategy? I open the detail, and the biggest risks to execution are spelled out. Capability, design, and dependency constraints reinforcing each other. The headline metrics in a row: readiness, capability gaps, design risk, governance, evidence confidence. Then, the decisions waiting on me. Everything that needs my call in one place. Recommendations, high-severity findings, and design options to adopt or decline. And quarter after quarter, this is how I know it's working. The capability gaps actually closing, measured, not asserted. And where to focus next? The highest leverage areas, ranked by impact, capability progress, operating model fit, organization design, and governance risk. For many of these, I click View Evidence. And it opens the exact workshop behind the number, then brings me back. That's the difference. I walk into the leadership room with a picture I can defend, not a pitch. Strategy, capabilities, coupling, structure, people, evidence, AI. One connected method, one source of truth. Whether it's AI adoption, a merger, or a redesign, see your organization clearly and change it with evidence. CAO Studio. Contact us for a free trial.